It's time to certify, develop, connect, and advocate. So let's talk small business with the Georgia Minority Supplier Development Council and your host, Stacy Key.
Hi, this is Stacy Key, your host of Let's Talk Small Business, and we're coming to you live from the 2016 GMSDC Business Opportunity Expo. What's coming up next is a whole series of interviews with corporate members talking about opportunities that you don't want to miss. Companies like the Coca-Cola, Marta, Clorox, Kaiser, Macys, Wells Fargo, and more. So sit back, enjoy, but opportunities are coming your way.
If every marching band play my song and every choir sing along, then maybe we can change the world.
Let's Talk Small Business is sponsored by AT&T, Georgia Power, a Southern company, Coca-Cola, and Wells Fargo.
At Georgia Power, we're here to help.
On the phone 24/7.
And in local offices.
You can manage your account online, too.
Sign up for free outage alerts so you can plan ahead.
Find energy efficiency programs to help reduce your bill.
Follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Or use our app so you can manage your account on the go.
At Georgia Power,
we're here.
And here.
And here.
And here. For you.
I'm here again at the Business Opportunity Expo, and I'm here with John Munson of Macys. John, thank you so much for being here. We're always excited to have Macys with us, and thank you for being our partner.
Well, thank you, Stacy. It's a huge opportunity and a pleasure to be here at GMSDC, especially under your leadership. You've done such a fantastic job with the council. You're well known in the industry, and you're a staple, and we really appreciate you and everything that you do.
And thank you for that. And so, John, first of all, for our listeners, I want them to know my official wardrobe is provided by Macys.
We love it.
And so everything that I wear at official events is provided by Macys. And so we want to really encourage you to go and shop at Macys. They're a great partner, have a great line of fashion, and so the official wardrobe comes from Macys. And so, John, you've been at Macys for a couple of years now.
That's correct.
And so I want our listeners to know, under your leadership, you're taking the program to new heights. And so take a minute and just share some of the initiatives and programs that you have going on at Macys.
Sure. Again, I've been at Macys now for just a couple of years, and I really walked into a great foundation. A company that was poised to want to grow, a company that really understands the importance of diversity, and supply diversity is part of our continuous holistic strategy at Macys. But simplistically, when I came at Macys, we had a mission, we had a vision, but I wanted to make sure that we had a clear objective and path in order for us to grow. So I coined the phrase that at Macys we want to rise. We want to be respected nationally in supply diversity, in minority and women business development. We want to make sure that we increase the amount of spend with minority and women-owned suppliers over time. We want to make sure that those suppliers are sustainable in our supply chain and that they can grow organically. And then the most important thing is the E. We want to make sure that we enhance the sales bottom line with supply diversity advocacy. Right? Because at the end of the day, we understand that supply diversity is a business initiative. It's a business imperative. And so who better but the minority consumer that can help us grow to those heights? So again, at Macys, we want to rise, and organizations like GMSDC allows us to do that. We can rise together.
You know what, John? I'm impressed. It's clear why Macys has chosen you to lead their initiative in supply diversity. That is clear. GMSDC is here to support you in anything we can do to help you to continue to rise to the top. Thank you for the partnership, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
The Federal Reserve is one of the corporate members that are here at the 2016 Expo, and I'm here with Dara Butler. Dara, talk to me a little bit about the Federal Reserve, some of your initiatives, because you have done a phenomenal job since joining the organization and taking their supplier diversity efforts to the next level.
Well, thank you, Stacy. But first of all, I want to thank you and the GMSDC organization. You know, for several years we've been a supporter of the GMSDC Business Expo, and we find that it's an excellent opportunity to be able to find viable, certified minority businesses that we can procure goods and services from. And in the past 3 or 4 years, Stacy, we've actually been able to increase our procurement through your assistance, and we've gone from actually 5% to over 15%.
From 5 to 15%?
That's correct.
And first of all, Dara, let me congratulate you because of your leadership. You have taken it to that level. And tell me, what's been your secret sauce to getting to that level?
Okay. Well, first of all, again, it's like having great relationships like with you, with GMSDC, as well as GWBC. So, again, you help us with sourcing minority businesses that can provide the quality of goods and services that we're looking for at the bank. It also, we have a very comprehensive outreach program at the Federal Reserve, and so we're constantly seeking new sources of supply. We engage with them through different forums internally. We put them in front of our representatives at the bank so that they can have one-on-one conversations. We also look at unbundling contracts and looking at ways in which we can include them on our master service agreements so that we have diverse representation across the board in as many areas as we possibly can. So we're doing any and everything that we can to make sure that we are committed and inclusive in our efforts with regard to diversity and inclusion of minority businesses.
Dara, let me commend you for your innovative approach and your commitment to supplier diversity. Because of you have taken this program to a whole new level. Thank you for your partnership with GMSDC. Thank you for participating in the Expo. And we look forward to many more years of our partnership with the Federal Reserve.
And thank you, Stacy. Again, you've done an awesome job this year. Thank you to GMSDC and all of the staff.
Growth is an inherent part of any successful business. As your business grows, expanding the reach of your network becomes more critical and more complicated. The problem is, the global IT infrastructure can be a patchwork of different platforms and architectures with varying degrees of quality, security, and reliability. How can you expand your network's reach without exposing your global operations to risk? To achieve this, today's agile businesses are employing comprehensive threat intelligence solutions across networks and gateways to protect, detect, and correct. By turning to a robust network security solution, you'll be able to safely extend your network to global suppliers, partners, and customers. This will enable your business to quickly seize expansion opportunities while minimizing security risk, so you can be open to growth and secure from threats, all at the same time.
And we're back here at the 2016 Business Opportunity Expo of GMSDC. And I'm here with Ferdinand Risco of Marta. Now, Ferdinand, I know you have done some phenomenal things in taking the Marta platform to a new level. You have taken it beyond the imagination. So if you could take a minute and talk about your work with your prime suppliers, talk about your initiatives in bringing new programs to the table, because under your leadership, I tell you, you are putting Marta on the map.
Well, thank you very much, Stacy. We really appreciate it. And as one of our strategic partners, we're always thankful for the work that GMSDC does and helps us to do. There are a few things that we're very excited about. Our partnership is one where we are taking our prime suppliers and our DBEs, and we're using the Georgia Mentor Protege Connection Program to help develop the capacity of small and disadvantaged businesses in the region. That is one that we are we're very hopeful that we can continue to expand. 3 years running, we've continued to grow year over year, and we hope to continue that program in the future. But one that we're really excited about is what we're calling Get Ready for Transportation. And that is where we are, we've got a 3-pillar platform for small and disadvantaged businesses. And it is really around cash, capital, and credit, certification, as well as some of the additional resources out there. And we really want to end it up with all of the opportunities that transportation represents in the state of Georgia over the next 3 to 5 years. And we're really excited about that.
And I would tell you, Ferdinand, you should be excited. I tell you, the progress that Marta and the impact that Marta is having on the community and your engagement of DBEs and NBEs has been phenomenal. And your leadership is a direct correlation to the success that program has had. What would you say, as someone looking to do business with Marta, what would you see are the things that would make them successful in being a partner with Marta, if you had to give advice to some of our listeners?
Sure. I would say primarily it is take your GMSDC certification to the next level and come down and become DBE certified. Certified with us as a disadvantaged business enterprise. We are looking to grow that database as well as continue our partnerships with GMSDC to really take a good, strong look at how we are engaging small and disadvantaged businesses throughout the region and providing the nearly $800 million that Marta's budget is.
Did you say $800 million?
I did.
An opportunity?
That's $800 million on the for our annual budget, $400 million on the capital side, $400 million on the operating side. So there are lots of opportunities. And Marta is open for business.
Exactly. And I've heard you say Marta is open for business. And so I think there's a tremendous opportunity for minority businesses, disadvantaged businesses to work with Marta. So the time is now for them to get ready for transportation.
That's right. #GRT.
Excellent. I want to thank you for being here and thank you for the continued partnership and support of GMSDC.
Well, we thank you.
Now we're here with Nija Dixon of Accenture. Nija, welcome.
Thank you, Stacey. Very excited to be here.
And so this year at the Expo, you're participating in the Coca-Cola booth as part of the Coke community.
That's right. Coca-Cola has decided to ask their prime suppliers to participate in their community. We're able to interact with their suppliers right away, and I think that is going to be the wave of the future.
Excellent. And GMSDC launched that community concept this year so that we can explore the Tier 2 aspects, and you being a prime to Coca-Cola helps them with is it the technology aspect?
That's correct. It's helping them with the technology, and again, it's really helping out the minority suppliers being able to have that interaction with Accenture to more understand exactly what Coke wants and to be delivered on a technology platform.
Oh, that's excellent. And so I know Accenture has, and you specifically have done an incredible job in helping grow MBEs to capacity, because that is a key focus for Accenture. And so take a minute and talk about your efforts around building capacity, because that's the future, capacity and MBEs with capacity. Talk a little about your program, what you've done, because I commend the work that you've done.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely. Accenture is very committed to around our diverse supplier mentoring program that we call our DSDP. And actually, we've graduated over 100 MBEs, and over those 100 that we've graduated, over half of them are working with Accenture now on our program. Very excited that many of them are GMSDC certified.
And we thank you for that.
Thank you for sending them our way. We're very excited for that. So we have our program in 4 geographies, and we just launched South Africa last month. So thank you for your support.
You've been all over the globe.
Yes, so thank you.
And so as we go forward to the future, kind of give your perspective in terms of capacity and MBEs. And so is mentoring really that platform to get them there? You believe that's the platform?
Absolutely. I believe being able to have that more intimate relationship between corporations and MBE really gives them that insight to what's needed. It not only helps to build their awareness with the corporation, but it also gives the corporations an insight to what the MBEs can deliver.
If someone's interested in participating in your program, how do they get information?
They can go to our website at www.accenture.com/vendor, and that will tell them all about our supplier diversity program as well as our mentoring program.
Excellent. I want to thank you for the partnership with GMSDC, and thanks for all you do to support us.
My pleasure. Keep up the great work. So excited to be here. Thanks, Stacey.
Take care.
There are so many numbers in our lives. Numbers we try to make bigger. Numbers we try to keep small. Some we celebrate. Some we work toward. At Wells Fargo, we're here, empowering communities, offering wealth-building tools and helping you make the most of your numbers, while making sure you never feel like one. Wells Fargo and you, together we'll go far.
We've had a great day at the 2016 Business Opportunity Conference and Expo at GMSDC. I want to thank all of our corporate members for your participation in the Expo. If you're not connected to GMSDC and you're a minority business, this is the place to be if you want to grow your business. I want to thank our sponsors, the AT&T Corporation, Georgia Power, the Coca-Cola Company, and Wells Fargo. For without our sponsors, this would not be possible. Again, join us on the next edition of Let's Talk Small Business.
Every marching band play my song, and every choir sing along. Then maybe we can change the world.
Let's Talk Small Business is sponsored by AT&T, Georgia Power, a Southern company, Coca-Cola, and Wells Fargo.
Then maybe we can